Alright, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I am back with another one of those AlphaStar replay casts. We're going to be having ourselves another one of these single match AlphaStar games. Usually these are the cream of the crop as far as AlphaStar games. Slowly working our way through all the AlphaStar that there is to cast, but we're not quite there yet. So we've got a ways to go. And until then, I'm going to keep casting this AI playing some Starcraft 2. This game, AlphaStar, is going to be playing Protoss, taking on yet another Grandmaster, this time a Grandmaster Zerg. I really do enjoy watching AlphaStar take on players like, or just take on Zerg. Really, I want to see AlphaStar play more Protoss, though, so that's why I'm happy to be watching this game. As, its Terran is just derpy, its Zerg is very good, but I really think its Protoss is honestly the most exciting race for AlphaStar to play. You guys might have disagreements or something on that, but I really do enjoy its Protoss games, I think, the most. Just to see how it goes about approaching the matchup and everything like that. So we'll see how AlphaStar is going to play this one out. It moves across the map with its probe. It's like, everything's normal. And all is good in the world. So, yeah, we'll just take a look here. Nexus on the way for AlphaStar. Going to be doing its wall off and everything like that. And then it's going to be sending its probe on home to Zerg player. Going to be wanting to get a third base up pretty darn quickly here. These Zergs, they like to get up their very quick third hatcheries, or as quick as possible. The days of 3 hatch before pool really is really gone, and that's a bit of a sad thing, I think, for Zerg players, that they can't just build 3 hatcheries, then or 2 hatcheries, then a spawning pool. No, you got to go for 1, then the hatchery, and just because of the way Legacy of the Void works out. Cybernetics core. Just finishing up. We'll see what tech AlphaStar is going to go for. I'm guessing a Stargate. It usually likes to make like 3 Adepts and then some Phoenix or something, but it could also just be a Robo or something like that. We do see the Stargate though. And yeah, then we'll see where the game is going from here. Try not to, if I sounded distracted there for a second, just try to ignore that, as I'm trying to ignore my PC. It's been having some issues lately. I think you guys have noticed the videos have been a little bit wonky on the channel and everything, and that's partially because my PC is quite literally in pieces next to me on the floor. The case is open. Now, I tried to go to record this video, it's having issues and stuff, but I think I got everything going once again. But I should have some replacement parts or something coming along soon, so everything should get back to normal. Try and improve the setup even a little bit, so the quality will be a little bit better too. And yeah, we take a look here. This Adept going to be moving on in towards the Grandmaster Zerg space. AlphaStar usually plays pretty similar openings to human players, and then it kind of makes some different decisions usually. For now though, it's going to send its 2 Adepts in towards the natural of the GM Zerg. I doubt the Shade's going to finish. AlphaStar, okay. AlphaStar likes to prove me wrong at every turn of the way. It does let the Shade finish. Whether that was a good idea or not, that is debatable. Looks like it's going to get 3 drones, 2 lings. By my count, what? It actually just got 6 drones. Oh my gosh. Man, I am bad at math and counting. I thought he was... No, I swear he must have killed a ling or 2, but apparently not. Alright, so AlphaStar already getting some good work done there. We take a look here. Oracle going to be following behind this. I mean, 2 Adepts for 6 drones, definitely reasonable. Now the Oracle might get some more here. Oracle's going to work away on those drones. Going to get like 4. Does turn around and get on out of there, but the third base of AlphaStar under fire here. I don't know if anything's going to save it. Another Oracle pops out. This base should be saved. This is good for the Protoss player. Get some damage done. Looks like, yeah, gets 10 drones in all. Keeps both of his Oracles alive, which is nice, and saves his third base. Sorry, I apologize for saying his third base. I just assumed the robot's gender. It just has nothing to do at all with the fact that like 99% of people who play Starcraft usually a dude, but force of habit there. I will not assume the robot's gender anymore. We take a look here. That Nexus on the way. Oracle's gonna come on in, start working away on those lings, send them packing. But yeah, all jokes aside here, AlphaStar actually doing a pretty good job opening up. Even get some adepts into the Zerg players. Natural third base here? Gonna be getting even more and more. I say natural and third base because those adepts shading there. Looks like they will be getting cleaned on up, but some serious damage has been done. The Grandmaster Zerg is getting up a fourth base behind this, but they have lost a ton of drones. More and more drones going down. AlphaStar is just putting on a clinic. It recalls the Oracles to get them out. One of them almost goes down, but it stays alive. It warps in some adepts to defend at the third base. This is looking real good for AlphaStar here. And yeah, AlphaStar just putting on a clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, as per usual in these videos, make sure to press that like button, particularly seeing as how AlphaStar is just dismantling this Zerg player so far. The worker count really far ahead for AlphaStar. It has found itself in a good spot, keeping its opponent's worker count down. I mean, that's the scary thing about AlphaStar. It might deal damage to you, yeah, sure. That's something that's pretty important, but the thing is, behind it is pretty much always making probes, always macroing up. It reaches a very high count. Lots of Oracles are out for AlphaStar, going to be crossing the map now here. The Queens are going to have to react to this for the Zerg player. But I don't even know if there's going to be enough Queens here. Well, looks like there's 3 at the front. The Oracles do turn around. We see a Spore Crawler start at the fourth base for the Zerg player, realizing like, oh damn, that's actually a lot of Oracles, so I need to get a little bit of extra protection there. And we see the Protoss player AlphaStar does turn around, but it's just powering up behind this, getting up some gateways, getting up a charge +1 behind this, a robotics bay. Could be for disruptors, as the Zerg player is coming into some roaches here. And AlphaStar, I just say disruptors because AlphaStar does tend to like those disruptors. Oracles are going to start picking off some of these drones after getting the Queen. They do get shoot away. One of the Oracles dies. Ling's looking for a counterattack once again. Looks like they get a sentry, but a lot of them are going to go down. So I don't know if this was worth it for the Zerg player. Still having no success with that. It's really just been the Zerg player on the receiving end here. More drones have gone down. 30 drones have died this game so far. This is just a world of hurt for the Zerg player. AlphaStar is playing a beautiful Protoss versus Zerg right now. If we take a look here, these Oracles still sharking about. Roaches on the way for the Zerg. But the Zerg has had to rebuild so many drones. It's real tough. Protoss player getting up +1 charge disruptors. I don't know how good charge lot disruptor is, but the fact that there'll probably be blink on the way sometime after it. A fourth base is on the way for AlphaStar, so we're seeing a bit of that odd unit composition, but still a very, very good position for AlphaStar. Disruptors, of course, probably a little bit better, honestly, when they're in the hands of a robot to control them. AlphaStar seems to have a pretty good grasp of when to use those Novas and everything. We take a look here. The fourth base, pretty well saturated for the Zerg player as he's catching up in workers, but still down compared to the Protoss. The Zerg does have a very good mineral bank right now. He's got a decent amount of supply too, so he can probably fire up a good chunk of units soon. And looks like the choice is going to be 10 Ravagers to bolster his army here a little bit. Yeah, with those 10 Ravagers on the way, he's going to have a much more formidable force. But it still really isn't one of those late game armies, so this could be a bit tough here for AlphaStar, or for the Zerg player, pardon me, to make anything happen. The Spore Crawler does get one of the Oracles, but of course the Oracle's leaving with a few kills as well. I said this could be a little bit tough here for the Zerg player, just because his army really is just Roach, Ravager, Ling, going to be taking on AlphaStar, who's got Disruptors, Stalkers, Charge Lots, better upgrades. And all of a sudden, this Zerg player says, right, I got to get something done here. Some Lings heading towards the fourth base. They're going to quickly change direction. AlphaStar goes for a warp in there to prevent the Lings getting into the natural. These Lings maybe out on the map going to maybe get a Stalker or something. But so far, AlphaStar's defense has been pretty darn on point. We see the Zerg player deciding to fire up 8 Overlords as he realizes he's supply blocked. 4 Swarm Hosts. There was probably a lot more than that intended. We're seeing some Banelings on the way now, some Spine Crawlers on the way, as the Zerg player is getting a little bit concerned here. AlphaStar is going for an attack. AlphaStar will be pulled back, though. It's the classic AI. Oh, I'm going to get sort of yo-yoed back and forth. But with AlphaStar making a very smart decision to warp in DTs, getting off a very nice Disruptor Nova, it's really just cleaning house right now. The Zerg player has been trying to pull his back, but hasn't found any windows. Lings do make it into the main base of AlphaStar. They could get something done here, potentially. AlphaStar has Zealots, has its whole army, as a matter of fact, coming on in to try and clean this up. And the Zerg player, just down on supply, is going to be having a real tough day. He's actually invested in so many spine crawlers. The Zerg was completely prepared for the base trade with firing up that many spines. But the game did not go to that point. Instead, AlphaStar pulled back, consolidated. And now we're going to be seeing a Zerg player who's got to deal with this much Protoss coming his way right now. Looks like Lings are still being a pain with their counterattacks, but I don't know if the Zerg's going to be able to stop this army. Locust going down. Banelings can potentially get good connections here. However, there's Disruptors in the mix. There's Archons. This is just a very scary Protoss army right now. The Zerg player going to need a very big win here. The Spine Crawlers definitely will help even things out a little bit as more of them are going to move forward. But the fact of the matter is there's simply not that much Zerg here right now. More and more units are getting fired on up. The Queens are moving down. They can transfuse the Spine Crawlers as often as possible. As a matter of fact, the Zerg really needs to transfuse these. So many of these Spines have died, and the Queens have a ton of energy. No transfuse really being used. Looks like the Zerg player focused on going for the engagement, but all the Spines are gone. DTs are in the mix, and AlphaStar is going to take this one after wrecking this Zerg player. The Zerg trying to fire out a wave of Locusts to stay in this game, but there's simply not enough. There is no detection to see the DTs. And yeah, beautiful play by AlphaStar. Just destroying this Zerg. Once again, AlphaStar even using the hallucinated Archons for good measure. Just very cool to see the AI for some reason deciding to make those, I guess just for the buffer. And that's it. GG. AlphaStar takes the match, bringing that was just a slaughter, honestly. Just the way it opened up, it got a lot of damage done. But yeah, very well done by AlphaStar. Really enjoyed watching that game. I do, as I said at the start of the video, Protoss is my favorite, I think, even though I am not a Protoss main. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button like AlphaStar smashed that Zerg player. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you have watched the video all the way to this point, try and subscribe. I'm trying to break 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. Send 2019 off with a big YouTube bang of 5K subs. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'll see you next time. This has been LaughNgamez. Thanks for watching.